getting into prepping, medical or first aid. Good afternoon, my name is Christo. I'm from Getting Into Prepping. During our previous videos, I had a look at your priorities of security or your priorities of survival. We started off with the first one being security, and we looked at that a little bit. Excuse me. The next one that we have to look at is first aid or medical. You have to be able, if you were in a situation that you got injured or you got wounded or whatever the case might be, you will have to have the ability to take care of yourself and others that you love and that is around you, in order to make sure that there is a better chance of survival. Now, I know enough about medical and first aid to know that I do not know enough about medical and first aid. So what I'm going to suggest is that I will later in this video, I will just go through my bags or my equipment, just to show you what I have available for first aid. But I honestly and dearly would like you to have specialized training from a professional. I am only able to really look at myself and take care of myself and maybe the loved ones around me. There's a lot of things that you have to take into consideration when actually attempting to use first aid and to save a life, because there's a lot of legal implications as well. If you do not have the required training and something goes wrong, that person can and probably will sue you for that. But that doesn't mean that I would look out for mine, look out for my people, look out for my family. I'm quite sure, hopefully they won't sue me for that. And even if you get into a situation where you have to or might have to apply first aid on me, I hereby give you permission to do that. If you've got the best intentions at heart to try and save me, please do so, and please feel free to do so. Right, getting back into the training aspect, I'm currently also looking at getting some training from a professional person or a person that has got the qualifications to give that training. Some of the training can be expensive, as I found out, but if you have to look at it, is it worthwhile not having the training and watching one of your loved ones actually die because of whatever the case might be, and you are not able to apply first aid and medical aid, medical skills to save that person? So I do feel that is the reason why I want to do that training. And like I said, I would also recommend that you do that training. My training in this stage is limited to body aid. I can probably help you stop the bleed, hopefully. Like they say in the profession, that eventually all bleeding stops, whether it be by treating it or bleeding out. So hopefully it will be because of the treatment and not the bleeding out. But yeah, that is far as my medical skill set is the level of my medical training, or what at this stage is body aid. I'm working on getting that sorted and addressed so that we can actually have better training on that. As part of my EDC kit and all my kit, I do have the basic stuff. If you look at my video on EDC, you will see I did discuss I believe that if you go back to the basics, if you've got a triangular bandage with you, you can use that thing to stop bleeds. You can use it as a makeshift tourniquet, and there's some other uses for it as well. But that would be the uses for what I would use that at this stage. I've also got some what I refer to as boo-boo kits. I don't really like that word, but yeah, it's the spills and thrills of cutting your finger or something like that, and you need a band-aid to use that as well. I also believe that a kit should have some medication, some pain medication, so all my kits do have medication as well. And like I said, I would like to show you my kits a little bit later on in the video as well. So yeah, let's stop there for now. Yeah, so let us continue our discussion on medical kits. I managed to get home safely. Currently we are experiencing some load shedding, so that is the reason why the lighting is not 100%, but that's the joys of living in South Africa. The first kit I want to show you is my tactical kit, or my kit that I normally carry with me. This kit is actually mollied to a rucksack, or in this case my daily bag, and I just want to show you this product that actually mollies to the back. You can then take it off by removing this clip. Once you've removed that clip, you can then actually just pull the tab here to get it there from it, and then you just rip the whole thing. It's just a little bit difficult with one hand. You rip it from the bag, and you can then actually use the kit as a standalone kit. Once you've removed the kit, you can actually then just open it up by using the two zips. It opens up nicely. In here I've just got a few things. I'm not going to go through the whole kit with you. You've got the medication part where I've got my medication, my pain tablets, stuff like that in there. Got some earbuds. Very important to me is my burn shield, or my burn kit that you can actually use for burn wounds. So that is quite important to me, to be able to use that, because if you work around fires, that is normally the first thing that you get. You get some burns, and then you can actually utilize this kit. I've also added some other stuff here. This kit, actually you buy this whole thing and then it is empty, and you can then build your kit like you want to and utilize it the way that you want to. Just to give you a quick overview, I've got some small bandages here. I've got some antiseptic ointment, scissors, excuse me, some adhesive plasters for bigger wounds, some masks just for safety's sake. Then I've just got some deep heat for sore muscles and stuff like that. Got some hand rub just to clean out to make sure that your hands are sanitized when you are working. Some gloves, some forceps, some bigger bandages, and then a tourniquet that I just use. As I explained to you guys, I'm not a qualified medic. I'm just here to try and stop the bleed as quickly as possible. I would probably only use this on myself unless it's in a real big issue and emergency. This is just a tourniquet that I also keep in here, and then obviously just some bug prevention as well. The kit is just packed up again. As you can see, it's quite a big bag that I've got here, but this bag was specifically designed for medical purposes, or medical kits. So that's it's both empty, and then I just filled it up myself so that I can actually just use it as I want, so that it just makes sense to me. I like buying my own, or putting my own kits together, because then I've got a better idea of what's in there and how to utilize it. I'm not an expert, so it is just for my own purposes. I just want to put that aside. Then I just want to go over to the next kit I quickly want to have a look at. It is a normal kit that you can buy standard at Dis-Chem with all the normal goodies in here. I've just added up until now the Mylar blanket, or the emergency blanket, that I've put in here. I've also put in some elastoplast bandages, or band-aids, because there's no band-aids in the original kit, and then also just some pain medication or pain pills that I've also put in here. This kit is specifically used for my vehicle. It is in my vehicle 24/7. It normally stays there the whole time. I just took it out for the purpose of making this video. Then the next kit I've got is the bigger kit that is normally used at home. This is a kit that I also bought from Dis-Chem. I just upgraded it with a factory regulation 3 contents bag, which I bought separately, and I've just put this into the bag as well, along with the normal content. I like to utilize it to my liking and to set it up the way I want it, just making it a little bit easier to understand and to use. So I'm just going to put that aside as well. And then I've got this little kit that I also use as a traveling kit. Just some plasters, earplugs. Once again, just some bigger plasters to be utilized on bigger wounds in the event of you having a bigger wound. This is just one of the normal assistance where you can do CPR with, a little device that you do CPR with. Once again, it's just bandages for bigger wounds and stopping the bleed. And then this whole section is just there for bandages and the treatment of the wounds. So that is that one. Just also with some medicine, pain medicine that I put in there for the purpose of this kit to be more user friendly. I just quickly want to discuss the first aid dressings that comes in here. You get the different ones, the number 3, number 5, the number 3, and the number 1 and number 2s. It is just a bandage with a padded section on it that you just slap on the wound and you just wrap it around just to help you stop the bleed. Yeah, that is just some of the basic kits that I've got available and that I'm using on a fairly regular basis. I do carry a kit whenever I go out. I do prefer to have a kit, the tactical kit, when I go out at the bush. When visiting friends or stuff like that, I would like to have the smaller medical kit with me, just to have something available. Yeah, like I said, I'm no specialist in the medical field. I do want to do some training myself to make sure that I'm able to assist people and to help people when I have to do the help thing. Yeah, so in a nutshell, that is the video on your first, or one of your second priority, first aid. I do once again just want to emphasize, I would suggest that you get the necessary training at the correct places and with the correct people to know how to use the equipment. These are just first aid. It's not a medical kit as such. These are first aids that I'm using, first aid kits that I'm using. So that is what I am using. Your kit will depend on your availability of your training and your skills, so that you can utilize your kit or set up your kit the way that you want it. So that is in a nutshell then the medical kit and the second part of the priorities of survival that we have looked at. So with that, thank you for spending the time with me. I once again want to apologize for the lighting. Yeah, we live in South Africa. Load shedding is part of the deal and we have to cope with it. So with that being said, thank you for your time. Looking forward to seeing you in our next video. And then, yeah, go out there, get your training on medical facilities or medical equipment, so that you can set up your kit, your medical kit, that you can utilize for you and your families. So in the meantime, keep on prepping. Thank you.